Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that Texas.
What's the deal, baby? You already know. Big boss hard, boss out, can't poke through the door, here to talk this. Boxing. Before I get in my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. Don't love yourself, caught him in the hotline. Remember, you matter. Boy, having a decent day. I had a killer workout. You know, I've been killing these workouts lately. I've been feeling good. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Been feeling phenomenal, explosive. You know, that physical therapy, man, has turned me back to who I was, man. I was explosive. I'm getting back to that. But I want to talk about this Frank and Tank fight, man. I feel like this fight being slept on. And I'm not going to lie to you, in my opinion, I feel like this fight going to do better than Ryan versus Devin. You know, you got two guys who are southpaw. Frank Martin, who is strong, crafty, you know what I mean, athletic, you know, and got one of the best trainers in the game in Derek James. And then you got Gervonta Tank Davis, who is the face of boxing, who is explosive, and he's going to put on a show. You know what I'm saying? And he also got one of the best trainers in boxing in Calvin Ford. So this is like I love this fight, and I just think it's going to do better numbers than Ryan versus Devin. You know, I watched the little face-off that Ryan versus Devin had. It seemed like they friends, bro. And it seemed like they fighting each other because they want to try to, like, I think Ryan trying to help Devin, bro. That's the vibe I get. And I know it sounds crazy, but I just think he trying to help Devin as far as Devin Haney saying that he's the face of boxing and stuff like that. I think that's what Ryan trying to do, because it seems like there's no real, it seems like the actual beef that they have is scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like on some WWE stuff. It's not real. Like when you saw Tank and Ryan, it was real. Like you knew they didn't like each other. Devin versus Ryan, it's like they're forcing it to me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm still going to watch their fight. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to watch it. You know, I know I haven't really been reporting on, you know, the stuff, but it's a clown show. Like, you know, you got Bill Haney, he doing this. You got Devin saying this. Devin talking to Shakur. Like, Ryan, it's just too much going on, bro. Like, this is unorganized. It's unprofessional. Like, you should be locked. And I'm not saying that Devin not locked in on Ryan, but if I got a fight coming up, I don't care what nobody say. I'm locked in on my opponent. You know what I mean? That's what it is. This Ryan Garcia. You know, now granted, a lot of people, including myself, feel like Ryan Garcia is bigger outside of boxing than he is in boxing. Right? He didn't get to where he is right now because of his star power. I mean, because of fighting. You know, he got to where he was for his stuff outside of boxing, right? That's what it is. That's the truth. So, but you got fighters like Tank, Frank Martin, who are respected, Devin Haney, who are respected because of what they've done in the ring. You know what I mean? So, but I just believe that Tank and Frank is going to be a bigger fight. I think it's going to do better numbers. I won't say they don't like each other. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no beef or animosity, but I do think that the competitive juices, pause, that are flowing between the two brothers, you know, they've been talking back and forth on social media to each other. You know, you got Frank Martin, who's, you know, who said Gervonta Davis capped on a certain statement. You know what I'm saying? When they sparred. You got Tank saying, hey, man, you're going to have your people in the ring jumping. You know what I mean? You know, don't talk too much because you're going to get hurt, basically. You know what I mean? I like the energy between the two. You know what I mean? This going to be a bigger fight. And when they announce it, It's just gonna be huge. Cause you got Frank Martin, he gonna fight, bro. He coming to fight. You know what I mean? I think this fight gonna be closer than what a lot of us think it's gonna be. You get what I mean? Now, granted, I still got Tank by stoppage. I say round 10, but I think it's gonna be a close fight leading up to that point. You get what I mean? I think this gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a very tactical fight, and Tank definitely gonna have to go in his bag. You know what I'm saying? Because Frank Martin gonna be in his bag. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to the fight. But like I said, I think this fight gonna be a bigger fight than David versus Ryan. I feel like David versus Ryan will do decent numbers. I don't think he'll do bad. I think he'll do decent numbers because the acquisition of Ryan Garcia. Right? Ryan Garcia, we can say whatever we want to say about him. He a star, bro. And like I said, due to his stuff outside the ring. But you got Tank, who was just the face of boxing, getting in the ring with Frank Martin, right? Who's an up-and-coming guy. A lot of people gonna come out and see that fight. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm hearing that Tank wanna probably fight down here in Texas. He looking at Houston. I ain't never been to a Tank fight. But if he come down here to Houston, I'm going. I ain't gonna hold you. And I don't keep it 1,000, bro, because I'm from Houston. Born and raised. You know what I'm talking about? I don't really live in Houston no more. I live like in the outskirts of Houston, but it's still annexed, you know, by Houston. They got the, you know, 713281 zip code. But, you know, I don't really be in Houston like that, only but to go to work. You know what I'm saying? But for that fight, I'll go to Houston. You know what I mean? I'll go to Houston in Harris County. And the only places he can have that fight in Houston is either NRG, which is where the Texans play, or Toyota. Or hell, he could have it at Minute Maid. You know what I'm saying? Canelo fought at Minute Maid. He fought, who did he fight at Minute Maid? I want to say Canelo fought Austin Trout. No, he fought James Kirkland at Minute Maid. So he could fight at Minute Maid. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to have to be somewhere big. So it's either going to have to be Minute Maid or NRG. I don't think he'll fight at Toyota Center. You know, so I don't think Toyota Center house a lot of people. And I ain't going to lie to you. In and around Toyota Center, I'm telling y'all, if you come to Houston and you go to anything at the Toyota Center, make sure your car locked up. Make sure you park where it's light at, because them niggas steal your car. They gonna steal your car, man. That's what it is. That's the thing down here in Houston. They'll steal your car. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where your car is. You in there having a good time, come back outside, your car go. So that's all I'm saying. That's why I don't really be trying to go to Houston like that, man, because them boys steal your car, man. You know, you got a car they like, yeah, they gonna steal it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So just be on your P's and Q's, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. You know, I think Tank versus Frank Martin is a bigger, it's gonna do better numbers than Ryan versus Devin. That's what I think. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man.